So today we have a cool geometrical problem. The diagram is on the screen. Now the point to be noted over here is that the particular quadrilateral that you can see is a square and all the other three are semicircle, out of which the area of the blue semicircle is 8 times pi. Now the question over here is to find the total area of the semicircles that are on the diagonal of the square. So this is Anmol Mishra, and now let us see the solution. How can we find the total area of the semicircle? So first of all, we can see that area of the blue semicircle is given 8 times pi. So we will try to find the radius using it. So if we take the diameter of this particular semicircle as equals to d, so we have that area of a semicircle, let me write it over here, area of a semicircle is equals to pi times the radius square upon 2. So here we have taken the diameter as d, so we know that radius is equals to diameter upon 2. So we will have pi times d upon 2 the complete square upon 2, and this thing is equals to 8 times pi, that is the area of the semicircle. So pi and pi got cancelled out, we'll finally get d square upon 8 as equals to 8. And when you will simplify this thing, you will get that the value of d is equals to 8. So here we have got the diameter for this blue circle, that is 8, and using this we can even get the radius, but we don't need it, so I just directly found the diameter. Okay, now I will take the radius for this bigger semicircle as a variable x and the diameter for this smaller semicircle as a variable y. Now x is a length from here to here and y is the length from here to here. This means the complete length of the diagonal of the particular square becomes x plus y. This is the length of the diagonal of the square. Okay. Now we know the property of a square that if we take a square like this way and draw both of its diagonal, both of the diagonals will meet at 90 degree first of all, and they will get equally bisected. Means if the length of the diagonal is a, all the four lengths become a upon 2, that's ultimately half the length of the diagonal. So we'll do the same thing over here. Let me just move this d a little bit inside. So this length is equals to d. Okay. Now if I draw the other diagonal of the square, that is from that point to this point, this angle over here would be 90 degree, that is the intersection point of these two diagonals. Okay. Now all this length would be equal, and it would be equal to half the length of the diagonal. Length of the diagonal is x plus y, therefore the distance from here to here becomes x plus y upon 2. Okay. This distance also become x plus y upon 2 from this particular point to here, and from here to here the distance is y. Let me just label the point so it's easy to explain. Let this intersection point be O, this point is A, this point is B. So now we can see that the distance of OB is equals to x plus y upon 2. Okay. The distance of AB is equals to y. Therefore the distance of OA becomes longer minus the shorter, that is x plus y upon 2 minus y, and that is x minus y upon 2. So here we have the distance of OA, that is x minus y upon 2. This distance we have got. The hypotenuse is having a length d, and that was equals to 8, and the angle over here is 90 degree. So ultimately we have a right angle triangle over there like this way. The height is equals to x plus y upon 2. The base is x minus y upon 2, and the hypotenuse is equals to d, that is having a value 8. We found in the starting of the video that d is equals to 8. So we can just apply the Pythagoras theorem over here. So after applying the Pythagoras theorem, we get x plus y upon 2 the complete square plus x minus y upon 2 the complete square is equals to 8 square. So we will get x square plus y square plus 2xy plus x square plus y square minus 2xy, and the common denominator becomes 4, that is 2 square, and this is equals to 64. Now over here we can see that 2xy and 2xy got cancelled out, so we finally get x square plus y square 2 times x square plus y square as equals to 4 into 64. So we finally get that x square plus y square is equals to 2 into 64. Okay, now remember that x and y were the diameter for this two semicircle. X was the diameter for this and y was the diameter for this. And what was required was the combined area of these two. So let us write down the combined area over here. So the combined area is equals to, now the formula for area of the semicircle is pi upon 2 the radius square. Radius is equals to diameter upon 2. The diameter for this bigger semicircle is x, therefore x upon 2 the complete square becomes the radius, plus pi by 2 Now the radius of the second semicircle is y upon 2, the complete square. So I can take pi by 2 common. Inside the bracket I will get x square plus y square upon 4. Now remember that we have got the value for x square plus y square, that is 2 times 64. So over here I can replace the x square plus y square as equals to 2 times 64. So now from the table of 4 it goes 16, this 2 and this 2 got cancelled out. So we finally get the combined area of the semicircles as equals to 16 times pi, and that's the answer that we were looking for. So this was my way to solve this particular question. If you have any other method other than this, or else if you have any other question that you think I should try, you can do comment below, and if it's hard to comment you can email me, or else you can send it to me on my Instagram. The link is in the description.